how similar is Danish to other Scandinavian languages? Imagine being able to understand your neighbor's language almost effortlessly, just because of your shared history. That's the case with Danish and its Scandinavian friends. Danish, Norwegian, and Swedish all come from the North Germanic branch of the Germanic language family. They all trace back to Old Norse, the language spoken during the Viking Age. This common origin means many words and grammatical rules are alike across these languages. For example, the word for house is hus in Danish, Norwegian, and Swedish. The sentence structures are also quite similar, making it easier for speakers to pick up each other's languages. When it comes to understanding each other, Danish and Norwegian are very close. Speakers of one often understand the other with little trouble, especially in written form. Swedish is also quite similar, but pronunciation differences can make spoken understanding a bit trickier. Danish pronunciation is softer, with more vowel sounds that can be hard to catch. Norwegian tends to sound more neutral, and Swedish has its own unique sounds that set it apart. These differences can sometimes cause confusion when listening to spoken language, even if the words are similar. Learning one Scandinavian language can help you learn the others faster. Because of the shared vocabulary and grammar, picking up Danish if you already know Swedish or Norwegian is easier. This linguistic closeness reflects a shared cultural identity across the region. Even though each country has its own history and traditions, their languages connect them in a way that highlights their common roots. In everyday life, this means travelers can often get by with just one of these languages. For example, a Norwegian tourist in Denmark might understand enough Danish to get around and communicate. Likewise, a Swede visiting Norway can usually understand the local speech without much trouble. This mutual intelligibility is a sign of the strong bonds between these countries. In summary, Danish shares many similarities with Norwegian and Swedish, especially in vocabulary and grammar. Pronunciation differences can sometimes make spoken understanding a challenge, but overall, these languages are closely linked. Their shared roots and mutual intelligibility show how connected the Scandinavian countries are, both historically and culturally. This linguistic closeness helps foster a sense of regional unity and shared heritage.